Hey guys, it happened. There's the proof. Dino made me the burger. I've known you a long time, Dino.
Yeah.
And you have never, ever made me a cheeseburger.
You know what, man? Next time you come, it's
Go buy an
on for
RV.
sure.
Yeah, go buy an RV.
Oh, that's right. You're not a buyer.
Yeah.
Cheeseburgers are for buyers, okay?
That means I must have bought the bus. So we're coming to you soon. Get your burger. Come to Mike Thompson. Buy that bus. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm with my buddy Jeffrey from Villa Ford, and he just brought us in this amazing Platinum Expedition, and this thing is beautiful, and it is a new ride for the show. We're going to use this with the Happening Now Let's Get Hammered tour, and that's going to be a chase vehicle for us. We bought it from Villa Ford, of course. Can you tell us a little bit about this thing?
Yeah, for sure.
I couldn't believe it was a 6-cylinder.
Right. Yeah, that 3.5 turbo is it's a monster, and you just won't believe it until you drive it. What we're dealing with here is a 2023 Expedition Platinum, which is fully loaded. The Platinum comes with everything. There really isn't an option to add to it. It's on the high end and the quality of both technology from a safety performance standpoint, handling, drive, power, pulling, stopping, most importantly. It really does bring it. The convenience of your grandma getting in with the power deployable running board, super nice to have. You're driving the unit around, you can't see them. It's a clean fit and finish. And it's one of the nicest vehicles that Ford probably has ever built. They put it on an F-150 chassis, so the performance would be, well known, and you can tow a lot with this as well. Quick story, can I give you a quick
Please
story?
do.
So my dad was coming out of a lease not just a few years ago, Expedition Platinum, and from where he resides up in the northern LA area, Malibu, it's about an hour 10 drive back to Orange County. So I was visiting, I'm returning the lease, and I left his house at 11:30 p.m. on purpose. And, if you know how to drive and where, then, through LA and there's a little drizzle, it was great. Made it back to Orange County in 40 minutes.
That's good.
Rocket. With the sunroof open and it raining a little. It was a lot of fun.
Well, I couldn't believe it because we were looking for a nice vehicle. We've got the Jeeps, but they're too small for us. And this thing is power everything. You look like you're driving a spaceship. It's got that big 15.5-inch screen there, and then the other screen. The thing I'm worried about, my old ass, it's going to take me a couple years just to figure out how to figure it out.
That's a great point. And a lot of people feel that way with respect to it being new, right? So, it's new, you don't know where to go and what to, to do what you want. But in fact, we're going to break it down for you at delivery. We're going to spend time with you because it is important. And I'll just say this to you. Once you know where to go for what it is you want, it's actually easier than it's ever been. It really is. It's super duper simple. Many of the features that operate the vehicle at its premium of performance are set up by you before you ever drive it. You do very little while you're driving. You do very little after. It even comes with Blue Cruise, which is a fantastic feature for those that want to have not a self-driving vehicle, full disclosure, but a vehicle that will enable you to be as safe as you've ever been, with the vehicle knowing the address you said, this is where I want to go, not crossing over lanes and not having head-on collisions and, cars cutting you off. The car has the ability to stop and or brake or swerve faster than you could ever react. It's unbelievable.
And what is that called?
It's called Blue Cruise. And
Okay.
It first came out with the electrified product Mach-E. Blue Cruise was an upgrade. One can argue that the term, it could be used, and it could. I have a buddy who put his Blue Cruise on and fell asleep unintentionally and woke up in his driveway. The car has driving itself ability, but that's not the intent. It is intended for your hands to stay on the wheel, but you understand the technology in this unit with adaptive cruise control. Adaptive cruise control works this simply. You dictate the car lengths in front of you that you always want the car to be, and you set your car at the speed limit you want your car to go. And with lane keeping assist, which is exactly what it says, keep me in the lane, the vehicle, when someone cuts you off, you ever have that happen on the 405 and you're initially acknowledging they just cut me off? The vehicle is going to work off of the car distance you've dictated, and it's going to brake within seconds and so much more efficient than you could ever even hope to do, considering the amount of things we're busy with, talking with friends and stuff. And so that, if the traffic comes to a complete stop, the adaptive cruise control will take this car all the way to a stop in traffic.
I remember back in 2007, and I was totally freaked out about this. I bought my wife a Mercedes-Benz S600, a big V12, and we were taking it to our home in Arizona, going down the 10, and I decided, they told me got this cool speed thing. What did they call it? Speed control? The
Speed trap?
Cruise control.
Cruise control.
Cruise control.
Love it.
So I put it on cruise control at 110, okay? And it would stay exactly 4 car lengths behind anything. If it slowed down, it would slow down.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when the stuff started. That's back in 2007.
Yeah.
And those were those super fancy cars.
Yeah.
Now you have, it's everywhere.
It's a lot of everybody doing the safety stuff, the technology, whether it be 360-degree camera, adaptive cruise control, some assistance driving with Blue Cruise, the lane keeping assist, the dash vision so that technically you can see your speeds and things of that nature above the dash, so it's more in your eye line, so you're not even looking down to see certain information pieces.
Now, is that on the windshield?
That's on the windshield, yeah.
Okay.
That reader can be up on the windshield there. So a lot of that technology, rear view cameras have been standard in Ford products for
Ever.
8 years plus. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah.
But I was impressed because I just got done driving this one, and that 360 camera.
Yeah.
And that truck tells you exactly if you're going to make it or not. I mean, there's no, and that's a big truck. There's no guessing.
It is.
No guessing, guys.
It is. You know what really blows my mind too, though, is so you're in the car's on, and somebody gets out of the car, and they stand next to it 2 feet away, and you're seeing that all live on your 360 degree. And I'm always wondering, like, where's the camera, man? I mean, it's really good and it's really accurate. But backing up and backing in,
wait a minute, where is that camera?
Right, exactly. So that's working off of GPS global positioning in the way
that's what I
that
figured,
works,
yeah.
because we are really all being watched. But aside from that, you got Pro Trailer Backup Assist, right? Technology today, you get in your ride and you're going to back up and you use the controllers on Pro Trailer Backup Assist, and you can literally put this thing into the hitch of your boat or your trailer, and you don't need your buddy out back helping.
Oh, that's nice.
It's really gotten nice in that convenience of how easy it is to operate some of the features of this product.
Guys, I drove quite a few vehicles, from Range Rovers to the Tahoe, you name it. I drove a bunch of them. I drove the Lamborghini. And visibility-wise, hands down, the Expedition killed them all.
Yeah.
I mean, the visibility, that's what really
For
got
sure.
me there.
Yeah, well, you come with standard second row buckets in this, and so that creates a space to see more versus second row bench. And you're not giving up that much in terms of seating. It's still a 7-passenger vehicle without the second row bench. With the second row bench option, it could be 8 passengers with seat belts. So it's a really good cargo passenger type of combination, because all those seats fold down, which I failed to mention.
And they're power.
That's right. Power from the back, so you can operate all the seats without having to manually do anything. And you've got heck of a cubic the cubic space in there to fit boxes and stuff that normally is a bit of an oddity, and how they fit is really superior to the competition. And let's not leave out fuel economy.
Yeah.
Fantastic, best in class. 17 to 21 miles per gallon highway versus the city. Pretty darn good.
And a 7-passenger vehicle.
Yeah, full size.
No joke. You could probably put a king-size mattress in the back, and now that I can do that fancy driving, I'll just make my bed jumping back, and when I get home, I get home.
Well, we're good to cruise. We're going to hit all 30 cities, all 30 locations, and have a blast on the Hammer Tour.
Guys, you'll see the Let's Get Hammered bus out and about, and look for the Expedition. That'll be right behind it. We'll catch you next time, guys.